Hey everybody, Brent here from the Similitude of Prog. Hope everybody is well. Today I'm going to be reviewing an album by a newcomer to the prog scene. His name is Jacob Roberge. He hails from Quebec City, which is in my home country of Canada. And this is his debut album called The Passing.
Nobody was ever there. Just one more lonely heart under the stars.
I know I'm a little bit late to the game. This album did come out, I believe, the end of January, but there's a reason I haven't gotten to it yet is because I've been just absolutely obsessed with it and how good it is. And now I need to talk a little bit about it and share the love with everybody out there because I think this is an album you guys all need to hear. Whether you like progressive music or not, you need to check this out. A little bit about young Jacob is he's kind of been a little bit of a YouTube star. He's done a couple of videos where he's playing and singing all of a song. Check out his rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody. It's pretty cool. And you can see why this guy is such a talent. And you can hear the beginnings, I think, of what's going to be a great progressive rock career. Now, if you like, let's say Neal Morse, because he's kind of the one that you instantly want to recognize in his particular flavor of progressive rock, then you will love this wholeheartedly. And when I say that, I don't mean he's a copycat because he definitely has his own niche, his own sound. But the artist that, like I said, comes to your mind for saying, for song structure wise, especially, is Neal Morse. You know, I would dare say that I hear some Steven Wilson influence as well, even a little bit of Styx. Supertramp I've also picked up a little bit on, and a little bit even Pink Floyd just to round things up. And I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting and not to mention, but he's well adversed in taking different things from different prog artists and kind of adding them to his own personal mix. Now, because he's able to do that, you get something that's almost a little bit on the unique side and something that is also very refreshing to the ears and somewhat of a, I'm not going to say that the prog world is very repetitive, but you need these artists to come along and kind of just sound boundaries so that not everybody is sounding the same. And he's a perfect example of this. The album to me is very ballad heavy. You know, we have the first five tracks that are, you know, quite mellow, and then you have the title track, The Passing, which kicks it up a notch, and you do hear some of the more heavier aspects of his capability and his stylings and his influences. You hear a little bit of Dream Theater, I would say, and anything to do with Mike Portnoy for some reason just pops to mind. Like you can definitely see him playing drums on this album. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the right thing to say, but you definitely hear his influence on the drumming of this album, especially on the passing. You get a lot of harmonies, and it really suits this music. He definitely has a skill of doing that, and I hope it's a trademark of his because he's got just a tremendous voice for it. You know, I'll say it again, but The Passing is one of those songs that basically he throws everything in. It's very sonic. It almost smacks you in the face, for a better word. There's a lot happening in it. You really hear the influences. I'm going to say you hear the Dream Theater again. You hear the Neal Morris. You hear all his influences for sure. And you can just tell that he is having just a hell of a fun time doing it on the song and as well as the other five tracks. And the one thing I'll say, because it's a 30-minute plus song, um, it doesn't seem to last that long. He has constructed this song in such a way that in today, a lot of people can be hit or miss with this, you know, various groups out there that do it. And he pulls it off flawlessly. So, you know, thumbs up to that because sometimes you get these long prog songs that just seem to go on and on and on for Prog's sake, but this one doesn't. It gets to your point, it packs an emotional punch, and it's just the payoff is just tremendous. There's not much else I can say about the album. I'm going to praise it because it's pretty much flawless. I don't think any negative things come to mind, with the exception of maybe that it's not available on vinyl yet. I don't know if Jacob has any plans to, but that would definitely be a plus. I'm going to have to say that this is the first, to me, anyways, and I know a lot of us agree out there, maybe not give it what I'm going to give it, but I'm giving it a masterpiece rating, which means it's pretty much flawless. And I recommend everybody run out and pick this and support Jacob. Order it offline from his webpage. And yeah, just it's early this year. We already have our first masterpiece, which is a great thing. He's been up against a lot of heavy hitters. Up Dream Theater, your Pattern Seeking Animals, um, your IQ. I'm just trying to think of all the ones, your Steven Wilsons, and so far he's come heads above. So that's tremendous. And I hope we hear a lot from Jacob in the future, and I hope he has a long and riveting and a career that pays off in dividends and that we hear from him for a long time. So, anyways, make sure you guys check this album out and pick it up. Okay, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Good night.